I reckon the red looks pink.
It does a little bit. Maybe we can put some more red in to try and make it a bit redder.
Okay.
So the food dye is not going to change the taste. It's just going to make a different colour.
Aqua.
Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to pour our cake mix into our tin. You can use a round tin or a rectangular tin. It doesn't really matter what type of tin you use, it'll still turn out the same way. So we're going to start off with the red because that's the first colour of the rainbow. So we take it and we just pour it in like this. Make sure we use the spoon to scoop all of the mixture out into the tin. Okay, like that. And once you've done that, just tap it down a few times so that the mixture starts to spread evenly out. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to get Dragana to take the orange and pour it directly in the middle of the red, and the mixture will start to spread out as she does that. So Dragana, if you want to do that with the orange mixture, and Jen can start with the yellow when that's done. Nice work. Good work. Alright, pop your bowl down and just trap the tray down on the bench a few times. Nicely done, and pass it on to Jen and she'll get going with the yellow and you can get ready with the green. So right into the middle. Good work. If you can hold your bowl a bit more like that, it pours out a bit easier. Well done.
Take a look at how cool it is.
Alright, what we're going to do is we're going to stay, Ali, sit down.
What?
What we're going to do is we're going to stay silent and we're going to get the filming on that camera, right? So we're going to stay silent and we're going to use the cameras for a bit.
Okay, Dragana with the green.
Green time.
Just for a while and then touch.
Well done. Alright, just bang that on the table a few times. Nice job. On to you with the blue. Well done. You girls are going to be pros at this. You're going to be able to make this at home yourself. And lucky last with one of your favourite colours. Nice work. It's a bang at the last couple of times. Well done. So that is what the mixture looks like once it's all been placed into the tin. We put that into the oven for about 40 minutes at 180 degrees and that will rise out and we'll have our cake ready to frost and decorate. Taken our cake out of the oven and it's risen as much as it's going to rise there. What we're going to do now is we're going to make the green frosting that goes on top of the cake. So we're going to use some cream cheese like this one here and we're going to put it into a bowl, and the easiest way to make it green is just to use the food colouring again and mix it the same way that we did with the cake batter. So we'll do a little bit at a time so that our piping bag doesn't get too full of cream cheese mix. So we're going to just scoop out the cream cheese into the bowl, like so. Okay, and then pop in our green food colouring. Again, we'll start off with not so much green because we can always make it darker if we need to. And what I'll do is I'll get Dragana to give that a mix around so that it turns into a nice green icing. So what we've done is we've mixed the green food colouring into our cream cheese frosting, and we're now going to transfer this into our piping bag, like this one, and then we're going to start putting the icing on top of our cake. The aim is to get the cake to look like it is the grass or the ground. We're also then going to put a rainbow on top of our cake and some gold, and that will be like the gold at the end of the rainbow that the leprechauns hide there. So I'll get Dragana to hold the bag up for me, and we'll start to pop this into the bag. Again, this can also get messy at times, but that's part of the fun. That goes in there, using our spoon to just slop it all in. Doesn't matter too much about how far down it goes at the moment, because we can always push the mixture down further a little later. Okay, so most of that frosting is now in the piping bag. So what we do now is we hold it in our hand like so, and we simply just push it down like this. Okay, and that gets all the mixture from the top where it was down into the nozzle, and we're ready to start piping that onto the cake. Okay, so just keep pushing it down.
What's your favorite flavor?
Oh, in cakes, I really like cheesecakes or lemony cakes. Lemon is beautiful. Any sort of sour flavour is my favourite. How about you?
Chocolate.
Chocolate again? Chocolate?
Yeah.
Of course. Everybody loves chocolate. I like chocolate.
Do you cook this at home?
I've cooked this at home before. It's a really good cake to do for kids' birthdays, I think. It'd be a really good one to do. I'll show the girls what to do now. You need to hold your bag in your preferred hand. I'm right-handed, so I'll use my right hand like that. Just pull the top of the bag over so it doesn't get in your way. And what you want to do is you want to use your right and left hand to put the nozzle as close to the cake as you can, and just give it a little squeeze. If you squeeze too hard, you're going to get a big dollop of green, which isn't too bad, but it won't look great. So we want to just do little squeezes of green in a roundabout motion, like that on the cake. Okay, so just going around in a circle, and we'll keep going until we get to the very middle of the cake, like that. So what I'll do is I'll get Dragana to have a go now. So she's going to hold up there and at the bottom, and have a go at piping that onto the cake. Well done. So it does take a little bit of practice, but you will get much better as you go around. See, they're looking perfect now. We want them nice and close together, so we can't see the actual base or the top layer of the cake there. Fantastic. Well then we'll give Jen a go now as well. Looking good. So you girls are obviously going to be on the next series of MasterChef by the looks of things. It's looking good. What we're going to do now for our final decoration, and to tie it all together, is to put some coins and a rainbow onto the cake. So here is a rainbow which we've made earlier, and we're just going to pop that onto the cake like that. That one there. And then I'm going to get the girls to help me put some of the leprechaun's gold onto the cake, and that can just get scattered all around the cake. Any way you like, girls. Maybe at the bottom parts of the rainbow to start off with. So we'll put that on there. And our cake will be done. Lots of gold, because leprechauns are famous for their pots of gold. We want as much gold on this cake as possible. And so there you have it. It is a leprechaun rainbow cake. If you ever see a leprechaun outside, make sure you get him to tell you where his pot of gold is, and you might get something as wonderful as this. Okay, so we've cut part of our cake open, and as you can see on the inside, the rainbow colours are there. And what we're going to do is give the girls a taste of this now, and they can let you know what they think of the cake. So we'll just cut a little piece just for tasting. Okay, so Dragana, you can have that on there. And Jen. That one there. So have a taste and let me know what you think, girls.
Wow, the best.
Good.
It's really good.
Excellent.
Oh, thank you for coming to the show today. Tune in next week.
It was my pleasure. Guru Mahavid, thank you for having me.
Thank you for watching our mouth-watering tutorial. If you like this recipe, try this at home and don't forget to subscribe.
5 for 5 minutes.
Margie,
Do you want some?
wow.
Yeah. Yes.
I got a coin from Leprechaun. You're a leprechaun.
There you go.
I like this bit.
Do you want a coin?
Should we sit in there so we? Gosh. I think I like it.
There we go. And look, here's a Brendan-sized piece. Here you go, Brendan. Just for you.
Yes, just
Here you go. Back to the Ghana.
What's your favorite?